Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for those of you who are new, hi, I'm Lola, and today I'm actually, my lips feel dry, sorry. Okay, it's better. So today I'm actually recreating a look that I did maybe like a week ago, about a week ago. Oh, are we still doing that? Let me know in the comments, are we still doing that? Anyway. So yeah, I did it when I went out and it was really easy. It took me like half an hour from start to finish, and that's with like listening to music and doing extra bits and bobs. So I thought, let me recreate it for you guys and see if this helps anyone out. I lost my train of thought. There was something I was gonna say, but if I remember, oh yeah, so apologies if the sound is pretty poor. There's always like plumbing sounds going on and there's nothing I could do, but I figured let me try do like a talk through. If not, then I'll just turn it into a voiceover video. And yeah, so I've already primed my skin and I've put some translucent powder to set that in place, and let's get into the video. So I'm mixing two foundations today. The first one is Face and Body by MAC and the Bobbi Brown Skin foundation. And I like to mix it because one is matte, one is dewy, so it gives a nice medium balance. So as you can tell, I'm doing a voiceover now because the background noise was too much, so I decided let me just film and do the voiceover. So I'm just taking my Real Techniques sponge and I'm just using that to blend all over my face. Lately I've been trying to be okay in my skin and the dark marks and the blemishes that I have on my face, just embracing it. So that's why I'm not doing like a full coverage today. I thought let me mix it up a little bit and see where that takes me and how I feel. Okay, so now I'm going in with a concealer and I'm using my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC50, I believe. If not, like always, it will be in the description box below. And I just squatted it on the back of my hand and I'm just using my sponge to place that underneath my eyes. I like this colour because it's got like a nice yellowy tone to it, and I like that for underneath my eyes just to brighten up that area. So once it's blended in, you'll see that it looks really flawless and nice. And I take a little bit onto my eyelids just to make everything look the same. Okay, so now I'm going to set it using my Beauty Bakery Flower Setting Powder in the shade Yellow. This is one of my favourite setting powders. It's really good because it has that yellow tone for brightening under the eye, especially for a darker skinned lady like myself. I don't really bake, to be honest. The only time I ever really bake is if I'm going to use eyeshadow that I think is going to fall onto my face because it helps to wipe everything off. But I don't know, I'm not a fan of baking. I think it's wasteful and also it doesn't really do anything, but some people like it, so to each their own. Now we're going to go on to the eyes, and this is the fun part. So the look is quite colourful and very bold. It's not something that I would do like every day but I'm taking this Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette. It's very colourful, as you can see, and I'm taking this orange colour first just to put in my crease. I don't really have many eyeshadow palettes like this, so it's nice to have one where if I do want to try something different or experiment, I could use this for it. Okay, so now I'm going in with a flat brush with this colour, this bold pink, And as you can see, as I'm tapping it onto my eyes, the colour isn't really showing that much, which I didn't realise because the first time I used it, I just used the primer anyway, but I didn't realise that you would need to use a primer for this eyeshadow. So I'm taking my Smashbox 24-hour eyeshadow primer, and I'm just pressing that onto my lids, and you guys will see the difference that it makes. Honestly, don't let anyone tell you that eyeshadow primer is useless. You will see what I mean. Let's try again. See? Look at that difference. Look at that. I hope I've converted you guys. You need to have an eyeshadow primer in your life. Concealer doesn't cut it. As much as everyone thinks concealer, yeah, concealer is a good eyeshadow base, but if you want something to actually make your eyeshadow pop, a primer is what you need, honestly, guys. Okay, so I'm taking the same brush that I used before just to diffuse everything, and now I'm going in with this burgundy colour just to tone it down a little bit. I think it's because I'm just not used to having so much pink on my eyes, so I'm just making it a bit more like a smoky eye and focusing that burgundy shade on the lid, but you can still see the pink coming through, so still gives that fun element but a bit more toned down. Again, I'm just taking the fluffy brush just to blend everything together and diffuse it nicely. Okay, so I'm just going underneath my eyes now. I always put eyeshadow on my bottom lash line just because I think it makes everything come together nicely, and it also adds a bit more definition and dimension to the eye, giving it like a smoky effect as well. So I'm just placing that burgundy colour first underneath my eyes. Okay, now I'm going into my brows. So I'm using this e.l.f. eyebrow pencil, and it's one of my favourites, honestly. I like the texture, it's quite waxy, but it's not too waxy. I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but it's a good option out there, and it's really affordable. And I think Boots now sell e.l.f. in stores. I'm not 100% sure, don't quote me on that, but e.l.f. is really easy to get in the UK now. And I'm back with my lashes on. I think these are the Lily lashes. I'm putting some mascara on just to blend my lashes with the falsies. Now we're back to the face. So I'm taking this Nip and Fab liquid gold is what they call it, but it's just a liquid highlighter, and it's actually honestly one of my favorites. I use it almost every day and it's still like not even halfway done. So I'm just taking that lightly onto my cheekbones, or where my cheekbones should be, and I'm just blending that out. This product is really, really nice because it gives that kind of glow from within look. And now I'm going in with blush, and this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio in Berry Amore. And I'm just mixing the orange shade with the deep purple shade. It's so funny because I never used to like blush. I feel like I always tell this story, but I always used to think blush made me look like a drag queen, so I never used to wear it, but now I love it. Now I'm going in with my Fenty Beauty Kilowatt in Moscow Mule, and I'm mixing the two. I'm just going to place that on top of where I put the liquid highlighter. This is honestly my favourite combination. You've probably seen this in a lot of my videos, to be honest. I mean, if it works, it works. So now I'm just taking my beauty blender and I'm just diffusing it a little bit just so that it melts into the skin and it doesn't look harsh. Ooh, what am I doing now? Oh, okay, I know what I'm doing. I'm taking my highlighter and a flat brush, and I'm just going to put that in my inner corner and brow bone. I love a good brow bone highlight. Now for the lips. So I've been using this Clinique lip liner for a bit now, and I actually kind of like it. It reminds me of MAC Bittersweet, but the shade is a little bit different, just a little bit different, but it's a good dupe. I mean, to be honest, the price is around the same, so there's no point duping it. But this one is in Coca-Cola, and I've been liking it lately, so I'm just using that to line my lips. And I also like that it's a twist up, so I don't have to sharpen it. Makes it very convenient. Okay, so I'm putting my lip gloss on now. I believe that's the MAC lip gloss, the Patrick Star lip gloss with MAC. I think it's called Mama Star. And I'm just putting my setting spray on now just to lock everything in place. And we are done. Yes, let me give you some faces. Give it to them. Yes. Okay guys, so I'm done playing now. Thank you all so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. And if you liked the video, you know what to do. Give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell notification button so you don't miss my future uploads. And I will see you guys next week. Take care. Bye.